In the grand theatre of life, our actions define us. This profound insight from the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius reminds us that actions speak louder than words. It's often said that motivation drives action and emotion fuels motivation. But what do we do when that emotional drive wanes and motivation seems as distant as the stars? We've all experienced times when our energy drops and our goals feel out of reach, not because we don't desire them, but because we lack the emotional drive to pursue them. During these moments, Stoicism offers us a way forward. The deep teachings of Stoicism encourage us to look beyond our fleeting emotions and tap into a deeper, more stable drive within. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, plans fail because they have no aim. When a man doesn't know what harbor he is making for, no wind is the right wind. This is a call to define our purpose, set our sights on our own harbor, and navigate the seas of life with determination and wisdom. Join me as we explore these 7 Stoic lessons, each designed to help you take meaningful action in your life. We'll delve into the Stoic approach to overcoming inertia, changing our mindset, and igniting the flames of self-driven purpose. By basing our actions on Stoic virtue, we can build resilience and ensure that our emotions do not stand in the way of our goals. Before we begin, I challenge you to stay tuned until the end so you don't miss any of these valuable lessons on your journey of self-discovery. Today, embrace this Stoic wisdom and let it guide you toward action, personal growth, and a life lived with unwavering resolve. Lesson 1. Discipline yourself. Self-discipline is the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of disciplined control over one's thoughts and actions, stating that true freedom lies in our ability to manage how we respond to life's ups and downs. In the embrace of self-discipline, we don't feel the chains of limitation, but the wings of freedom, propelling us to act with purpose and reason rather than on whims. How does self-discipline ignite the drive to act and push beyond the limits of inaction? It starts with recognizing our power, the calm realization that we have the ability to control our lives through self-discipline. We can manage our urges, desires, and fears, making them work for us rather than against us. It's like having a steady hand that guides us back to our path when distractions arise. To develop self-discipline, constantly return to what is good and right. Epictetus advised doing good things repeatedly until they become second nature. Start each day by reflecting on your values, setting goals aligned with your highest ideals, and challenging your willpower in small, manageable ways. Over time, these daily acts of discipline weave a tapestry of character, one strong thread at a time. The Stoic journey to self-discipline is marked by struggle, setbacks, and renewal. Seneca, with his keen understanding of human nature, recognized the value of these trials. He believed that we are polished and strengthened when we face our weaknesses in the fiery crucible of our resolve. Thus, self-discipline emerges not merely as a tactic for productivity, but as a profound spiritual practice, a commitment to living in harmony with the natural order and our place within it. Reflecting on the Stoic lessons of self-discipline, we must ask ourselves, how can we fortify our resolve to act? In what ways can we align our daily practices with the virtues we hold dear? Remember, in the cultivation of self-discipline lies the key to unlocking our true potential, transforming thought into action and aspirations into reality. Through self-discipline, we carve a path through the wilderness of life, guided by Stoic wisdom toward a future rich with purpose and peace. Lesson 2. Stop procrastinating and being lazy. Procrastination and laziness are 2 significant obstacles on the Stoic journey toward wisdom and virtue. These aren't just issues of task management, they hinder our growth as rational and virtuous beings. Choosing the path of least resistance often means our greatest potential remains in the shadows of inaction. But Stoicism offers a powerful remedy. The key to overcoming procrastination and laziness isn't hidden in some obscure knowledge, it's embedded in the principles of Stoicism itself. Recognizing that the present moment is all we have, Stoicism teaches us to seize the moment, choosing the harder right over the easier wrong. Marcus Aurelius urged us to live each day as if it were our last, reminding us that death doesn't wait. So neither should we when it comes to fulfilling our duties. Epictetus, with his clear-eyed wisdom, taught that we are the architects of our own destinies and that our actions shape who we are. He encouraged us to see habits like procrastination and laziness not merely as habits, but as choices that go against our higher nature. To defeat these habits, we must embrace discomfort as a friend and catalyst for growth, and approach our work with mindfulness and purpose. Seneca, too, warned against the folly of postponing our endeavors, advising us to guard our time fiercely and live a life of order, where each day is dedicated to purposeful activities. To break free from the shackles of inaction, we must adopt a Stoic mindset, embrace discipline as a form of liberation, practice mindfulness by living fully in each task, and most importantly, remember that our time is finite. Each moment wasted is a moment moment lost to virtue and achievement. By adhering to the Stoic principles of purposeful living and relentless pursuit of virtue, we transcend procrastination and laziness, moving closer to the ideal of the wise and virtuous Stoic sage. Lesson 3. Make good habits a habit. In the garden of Stoic philosophy, where virtue and wisdom flourish, the cultivation of good habits is crucial for personal growth. The habits we develop, the daily rituals and practices we choose, are not just actions. They are reflections of our deepest commitments to ourselves and the world around us. They are the threads that weave the fabric of a good life, with each stitch a step toward realizing our full potential. What are these good habits that the Stoics so passionately promote? They are actions aligned with our rational nature and contribute to our well-being, such as mindfulness, gratitude, kindness, the disciplined pursuit of knowledge, resilience in the face of adversity, and a dedication to justice and honesty. These habits strengthen the soul and are key to unlocking the endless realms of wisdom and peace. To integrate these good habits into our lives, we must first choose to do so consistently. Marcus Aurelius's profound insight reminds us that excellence is not an action, but a habit. We must start each day with the intention of embodying these qualities, taking time to reflect, engage in acts of kindness, learn and care for our bodies and minds. Epictetus, ever practical, taught that the path to virtue is one of progress, not perfection. We practice good habits not because we seek perfection, but because every effort brings us closer to becoming better versions of ourselves. It is in the striving, in the persistent return to these practices, even when we falter, that we find growth. Seneca also highlighted the importance of time as our most valuable resource in practicing good habits. He urged us to guard our time fiercely and devote it to activities that strengthen us rather than weaken us. This intentional use of time ensures that our good habits become not just aspirational, but an integral part of our daily lives. Following Stoic wisdom to develop good habits is a journey of deliberate action and reflection. It is a commitment to shape our lives in the image of virtue and realize our potential. As we strive to incorporate these habits into our lives, let us do so with the understanding that each day is a new opportunity to shape our character in alignment with Stoic ideals. Adopting these good habits will not only motivate us to act, but also lead us to a life filled with meaning, happiness, and peace. Let this be our guiding light, our inspiration to rise each day and take actions that align with our best selves. Lesson 4. Turn challenges into opportunities. Life's journey is filled with challenges, each one a thread in the quilt of our existence. Every soul walks this path in its own way, and while some turn away when faced with difficulty, others rise to the challenge. Stoicism, as both a philosophy and a way of life, teaches us to view these challenges as opportunities for growth. Consider the life of Epictetus, born into slavery, constrained by chains and societal limits. Yet within these confines he found profound freedom in thought, will, and spirit. Epictetus didn't just endure his hardships, he transformed them into a source of wisdom, teaching us that how we respond to life's ups and downs determines the depth of our wisdom. Epictetus taught that adversity is not to be feared but embraced as a teacher, more rigorous and revealing than any other. For in every challenge lies a seed of equal or greater benefit. As modern seekers of wisdom, how can we apply this ancient lesson? When faced with a challenge, we should pause and ask, is this an opportunity to develop patience, resilience, and empathy? Every challenge pushes us to grow, to go beyond our perceived limits, and to reveal latent potentials within us. Moreover, following this Stoic principle doesn't just benefit the individual, it impacts others by showing them the way of courage, growth, and unwavering commitment to personal development. As you navigate life's inevitable trials, remember what Epictetus taught us. Challenges are not signs of failure, but opportunities for growth and inspiration. Life's challenges will always be present, whether personal, professional, or unforeseen. But Stoicism teaches us to view these challenges as opportunities for growth and improvement. By changing our perception and adhering to Stoic principles, we can transform challenges into opportunities and use them to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The key lies in perception. The Stoic idea that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters, as Epictetus stated, emphasizes the power of our mindset. By seeing challenges as opportunities for learning and growth, we can approach them in a positive and constructive way. Focus on what you can control. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. By focusing on our thoughts, actions, and reactions, we can better control how we respond to challenges and develop effective solutions. Accept that challenges can teach you valuable lessons. As Aristotle said, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Every struggle is an opportunity to learn, grow stronger, and gain important insights. By adopting a Stoic mindset, we can view challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. With the right mindset, a sense of control self-control and a purpose-driven approach, we can emerge from challenges stronger, wiser, and more capable. Lesson 5. Begin with small steps. In the vast landscape of life's challenges, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, but Stoicism teaches us the importance of starting small, a lesson that resonates when we seek to make a difference or embark on a new path. Begin with small steps isn't just an affirmation, it's a strategy for breaking down seemingly insurmountable tasks into manageable pieces. Consider the life of Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism. His philosophical journey didn't begin with grand declarations or monumental changes. It started with a single step into a bookstore where he was inspired by the works of Socrates. That small yet significant step laid the foundation for Stoicism, which would influence generations to come. What does it mean to begin with small steps? It means recognizing that all progress, no matter how grand, starts with something small. It means understanding that we don't need to see the entire path before we start our journey. Each small step is an act of determination, a commitment to moving forward, even when the end goal seems distant. By embracing this approach, we adopt the Stoic virtue of progress, knowing that every small action contributes to a larger goal. It's a way to combat procrastination and anxiety by breaking down the impossible into the possible. When we focus on the step right in front of us, we're more likely to take it, and each step builds momentum. This concept isn't just theoretical, it's practical. Instead of being intimidated by the size of your goal, break it down into smaller, actionable steps. Shift your focus from the uncertain future to the present moment, where you can take action. Ask yourself, what's the smallest step I can take right now? Let this Stoic lesson inspire you to embrace the simplicity of beginning. Every small step you take lays the foundation for your future self and demonstrates your courage and commitment to the Stoic path. As you face the vastness of your journey, remember the power of starting small. Each step, no matter how small, is a victory, a statement of your capability and determination. In the world of action, it's not always the size of the step that matters, but the resolve to take it. Lesson 6. Develop your purpose through virtue. How do we discover our true purpose in life? This question has been pondered for centuries, and Stoicism offers a profound answer. Develop your purpose through virtue. Look to the life of Cato the Younger, a model of Stoic virtue. His unwavering commitment to integrity, fairness, and courage during Rome's political turmoil is a testament to finding meaning in virtuous living. Cato's life was a mosaic of actions deeply rooted in Stoic principles, demonstrating how virtue shapes our purpose and drives us to act, even in the face of adversity. To develop meaning through virtue is to ensure that our actions align with our highest values, not with fleeting desires or external validation. We must ask ourselves, are my actions shaping my character? Am I living in accordance with my deepest values? By looking inward, we can discover our true purpose, which is intimately connected to the cultivation of virtue. When our purpose is grounded in virtue, our motivation to act shifts. It's no longer about external success or avoiding failure. It's about making a meaningful impact, becoming better people, and living a life that reflects our core beliefs. This is what sustains us over time and drives us to persevere through challenges. For example, when Cato faced insurmountable odds, his purpose, rooted in Stoic virtue, guided his decisions. He didn't act based on the likelihood of success or the fear of failure, but on a deep commitment to doing what was just and right. Learning from this Stoic lesson prompts us to reflect on our daily actions and how they align with our values. As the Stoics taught, living a purposeful life means making choices that demonstrate our dedication to virtue. This gives our lives meaning and direction. By cultivating purpose through virtue, we not only enrich our own lives, but also inspire those around us. Our actions become a beacon of honesty, courage, and wisdom, driving us to act not out of obligation, but from a deep commitment to living our values. So let us take this message to heart and strive to align our purpose with our virtues. This will provide us with a powerful source of motivation that will lead us to act with conviction and live a life that truly matters. Lesson 7. Simplify your life. In a world that's constantly buzzing with noise, activity, and demands on our attention, the idea of simplifying your life may seem impossible. Yet Stoicism teaches that adopting a minimalist mindset can lead to a more focused, peaceful, and fulfilling life. Simplifying your life isn't about deprivation. It's about creating space for what truly matters. It's about choosing quality over quantity and finding contentment in what you already have. By removing the unnecessary, you make room for the essential. Start by clearing your physical space. Get rid of items you no longer need or use. This process not only frees up physical space, but also creates mental clarity. Organize your environment to foster a sense of calm and order. Next, simplify your time. Identify what truly matters to you and focus on those things. Don't commit to activities that don't align with your values or goals. Establish Establish a routine to help manage your time more effectively and reduce stress. Limit digital distractions. Be mindful of how much time you spend on screens, particularly on social media and other digital distractions. Practice digital minimalism by using technology intentionally and keeping only the apps and tools that enhance your life. Simplify your finances. Reduce debt, live within your means, and avoid accumulating more debt. Simplify your finances by creating a budget and tracking your spending. Prioritize experiences over material possessions, investing in moments that bring lasting joy. Embrace mindfulness. Practice being present in the moment through activities like meditation, yoga, or simply spending time in nature. Focus on the here and now, appreciating the small pleasures of life, and expressing gratitude for the present moment. Simplifying your life doesn't mean giving up everything. It means making intentional choices that lead to a more meaningful and less stressful existence. By clearing your space, prioritizing what matters, limiting distractions, simplifying finances, and practicing mindfulness, you can create a life rich in meaning and peace. Remember, as the Stoics taught, it's not the number of things in your life that matters, but the quality of those things. Simplifying your life is not just about decluttering your physical space. It's about simplifying your soul, peeling away unnecessary desires, and focusing on what truly matters. By adopting a simplified lifestyle, you can create an environment that supports virtuous behavior and fosters clarity of purpose. Inspired by Marcus Aurelius, who chose simplicity and inner peace despite his complex responsibilities, we can see that a life filled with unnecessary things distracts us from our true purpose. Simplifying your life allows you to focus on actions that align with your values. It helps you find clarity of purpose, which in turn inspires and motivates you to act with deliberate and meaningful intention. In a simplified life, every action carries more weight because it is done with full attention and intention. Simplicity isn't about having less for the sake of having less. It's about creating an internal and external environment that encourages virtuous behavior. It's about building a life where distractions are minimized and every choice is a meaningful one. Let us take inspiration from Marcus Aurelius and embrace the Stoic advice to simplify. By doing so, we can build a life of action that is based not on the chaos of complexity, but on the clarity of simplicity. In this way, we align our lives with the Stoic ideal, seeing simplicity not just as a preference for the bare minimum, but as a profound way to live deeply, meaningfully, and with purpose. Today, we've embarked on an important journey together, exploring 7 Stoic lessons that can help us take meaningful action. These lessons, grounded in ancient wisdom, serve as beacons guiding us toward a life of purpose, action, and fulfillment. Each lesson, from mastering self-discipline to embracing simplicity, is a step toward controlling our inner selves and creating a better world for ourselves and those around us. I encourage you, my dear friends, to incorporate these lessons into your daily lives. Don't just think about them. Turn them into actions that lead to happiness, peace, and personal growth. Let these Stoic lessons inspire you to take action, transform challenges into opportunities, and guide you toward a life that is both good and meaningful. If you found this discussion insightful and helpful, please click the like button, leave a comment with your thoughts, and share these profound philosophical ideas with everyone you know. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more deep Stoic lessons that will help you grow. We'll see you in the next lesson.